What is up, you guys? It is your girl Kia Cartel here with a video for my aquas. Let me just throw something out real quick. So a lot of you requested that I do these daily updates for aquas, and I agreed to doing that. I asked you if you guys would like that just because y'all be coming through. But I wanted to make sure that I can give you a daily update on top of actual readings, so that way you guys, most of you, can keep in the loop as to what to expect, what's going on, and just have clarification. I decided to do that through the month of December because it is Vlogmas, and since I have created a whole new vlog channel, I wanted to be sure that I was still contributing, daily readings to you guys as well. So I want to be sure that you all know I am going to be doing, after deliberating and talking it over with my manager, I am going to be doing a cash prize for those that I may do 3 people. I don't know. I was really going to do 1, but I may do a cash prize for 3 people. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, supporters over on my other channel, for those of you that are interested in seeing physical shit happen, like, I plan to do a lot of like healing shit, you know what I'm saying? I plan to take you on my eating healthy journey, giving you guys the ins and outs of shit that is really good for your health, your mental, having you guys meet with people who are into readings and shit like that. But I want to be able to physically take you guys on these journeys. I think that's what a lot of people are missing with this channel. So if you're into it, I'm not forcing anybody. I love it over here and I love y'all here too. But once we reach 1,000 subscribers over there, I will be doing a cash prize for 3 people that I pull. All you'll have to do is go over there, subscribe. 1, you'll have to like my video. There's only 1 video up right now because Vlogmas was just a couple days ago as far as day 1. So you'll have to subscribe, like that video, you'll have to comment on that video, and then you'll also have to comment on this video to let me know that you've done all that over there. So I want to be sure that you all know I will be linking my Instagram down in the description box below. If you feel better going over there and DMing me, that might work best. But we're gonna spice it up a little bit. The whole point is I want to be able to give back to my supporters for supporting me on here and becoming a part of my family. So if you're into that type of shit, that's what we on. We're not gonna hold you too long. We're gonna go ahead and tap right into the energy of what my aquas have going on. Okay, welcome Aquarius. Take what resonates, leave what does not, for whoever the fuck it does belong to. You guys already know the drill, and if you don't, there you have it. Okay, already coming out, we have seduction. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of shit that wants to come out. So already here, there's some temptation going on. There's a lot of dating going on. There's some flirting and attraction taking place. A lot of you are getting back into this mode of, I'm the shit. Taking more pride in your sexiness is what I'm hearing. So someone is getting fine as fuck. Not that you aren't already, but someone is getting fine as fuck, and you like this idea of dating, just getting out there. You have mirror coming out. Okay, so I do feel like a lot of you may come in contact with someone that you have this sexual energy with. I say sexual because I feel like that's exactly what it is. Doesn't mean that there isn't a real mental connection, but I definitely feel that you both are very attracted to each other on that level. Okay, but this person isn't only good at pleasing you physically. This person is, good with their words and kind of reflects a lot that you have going on in your world as well. You had 2 cards pop out, so that could mean something. Yeah, you have wedding rings coming out. All right, so this person, you could have been dating this person for a minute. It could have been an on and off situation, but I think that someone comes to their senses and is like, you know what, I can't let Aqua go. Okay, you could also be the person that has fallen in love with someone that you're not willing to let go. So maybe you propose to someone here, but I definitely feel that marriage and a soul connection is taking place. You guys have had marriage come out in a lot of your readings, I will say that, but it's an eternal love. It's almost like you feel like you've known this person for a long ass fucking time, if not forever, in your past life, something. You have the sword with the rose coming out. There's some truth and clarity that comes to surface. Okay, this could be what I feel to be the truth about a past situation, something that you knew you felt back then, and now you're just getting clarity, whether that's from other people or just your own knowledge. But I also feel like a lot of you have been questioning whether you have the clock coming out. Yeah, you're pushing yourself for a specific time to gain this clarity. But I do feel like a lot of you have been asking higher up for answers on whether or not the situation that you are in is beneficial, if this is a real relationship, a real connection, is it being forced? Like, you're wanting to know those types of things. But a lot of you are also wanting to know if you are protected, right? Like, if you are, dealing with a scammer, a fraud. Some of you just are really looking to be sure that the connection that you're in is very genuine, right? You have twin flames coming out at the bottom of this deck. So this definitely tells me that this person, even if it's not a romantic love, you meet someone who is just like you, who creates balance in your life, okay? I do, for a lot of you, feel like this is new love though, because coupling and complementing each other comes out heavy as well. You're meeting someone, you don't feel you have to change for a change, right? A lot of y'all been getting with people where it's kind of like, build a nigga out of a box. You get this big ass box and it's all these different body parts and you're like, oh shit, wait, do I stick this here? I don't like those legs. But they didn't give me enough option of arms. Like, it's just, you've been dealing with people who aren't reflecting you, right? You've been dealing with people you aren't necessarily attracted to. I feel like a lot of you may have had connections with people that just made you feel good, right? But then it got to the point, let's be honest, Aqua, it could be the littlest shit that pisses you off about a person. The way a person chews, the way a person tied their shoe, okay, the way a person got out the door, all right? Like, it'd be the littlest weird shit, but at the end of the day, it's like you like what you like and you want what you want. So I do feel that you don't have any complaints when it comes to a person right now. You're just kind of like, you know what, this is them. For a lot of you, this person, for whatever reason, I don't even think it's someone that you would typically date or talk to, right? But it's something about them that attracts you and you're just like, oh my God, right? You have receiving coming out, okay? So I do feel like on top of new love, you are just receiving a lot of amazing shit at this time. A lot of you have been in your own like space, your own zone, your own world, focusing in and like, you know what, I know what direction I want to go. Being very consistent, and consistency brings you success, is what I'm hearing. I think you're receiving a lot of shit that you've just been wanting for a long time. You are finally on the right path, right? Let's go ahead and a lot of you are receiving shit at this moment. This is my card. These are my cards of emotion. So I do feel like a lot of you just feel very happy and satisfied with all that you've been encountering at this time. You have sobriety at the bottom of the deck, which tells me, again, you've been praying for this, right? You've been letting certain things go in order to be better. You have creation. Okay, to all my new parents out there, congratulations on your babies. Okay, I feel like a lot of you either finding out that you have pregnant, but a lot of you could be giving birth here soon. And a lot of you are just in this moment of creating something very, very baby-like to you, right? A new business. You're like, you know what, yourself, right? You're creating a new version of yourself. You have beauty coming out as well. Okay, so I think a lot of you like the natural version of yourself, okay, which is amazing. I feel like a lot of you are taking more time to get pretty or to, fucking get spicy. Someone here is just making sure every time they leave the house, they leave at an 11. 1 through 10, you leave it as an 11. You know what I'm saying? The number 1 could represent something for someone as well. I do feel that a lot of people view you as being very fucking attractive right now, okay? And someone here is receiving a lot of flowers, roses, okay? It's a love here. I think that if you are in this new love, maybe this person buys you flowers, maybe you're giving someone flowers, right? You know this person's love language. For a lot of you, your love language is time. I do feel like a lot of you need words of affirmation, okay? Someone to tell you and clarify exactly, how they feel. Compassion comes out at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel that you're allowing love to surface and come in. A lot of you have been very moody when it comes to love and very, very picky. So the fact that there's someone here who's able to pretty much do all of the things you don't necessarily have to ask. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, what? You mean to tell me I didn't really have to tell you? Like, I feel like a lot of you in this moment are like, wait, how did you know I like blah, blah, blah? You know what I'm saying? And this person, I think, has just really paid attention. Maybe you slipped up and said it in a conversation, or maybe you've pointed some things out, but I don't think you've directly spoken upon certain things with someone and they just show the fuck up and show out, right? This person wants you. This person is making it known that they're not like anyone else. Aqua, we already know. You give off the energy, even if a motherfucker dated an Aquarius before, right? Because everybody has that thing like, oh, you're an Aquarius? What the fuck you mean? Yes, I am. Even if they've dated an Aquarius before, I feel like after meeting you, their entire perception has changed. I think that they've, you know, this person that you're dealing with, just was dealing with a lot of weird shit, you know what I'm saying? And somebody put a bad taste in their mouth when it came to Aqua. So because you're not, you know, the typical Aqua in their mind, you're not nagging, you're not chasing, you got your own shit going on, you're doing what you want to do, you're not like overbearing or needy. This person loves that. This person is like, what the fuck? Whole time I'm thinking that Aqua is just this way and this person ain't chasing me for shit. I think you're making it very clear that you are very independent and that you know what I'm saying? It's not that you don't need anyone, but you're not going to settle for bullshit. So I think the fact that this person can feel that you know what you want in life, that turns them on. That's an attraction to them, right? This person is like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is what Aqua is requesting. That's it. Like, okay, let's just make this shit fucking work, because they much rather spend their time with you rather than anyone else, right? This person is a very genuine person. You have Sagittarius coming out, okay? I think that a lot of you are used to holding a lot of duties on yourself, right? Carrying a lot of weight and not really allowing people to, you know, do for you. You trust yourself more than you trust other people. But there's someone, I think, that's coming into your life that is willing to help balance out that weight, right? You have someone here that is willing to be a partner in crime, someone who's able to alleviate the pain and the stress that you've had to deal with for a while, okay? You have Libra coming out in rest. So a lot of you haven't been getting enough sleep. A lot of you are worried about, you know, money, how you're going to be able to do this and that, how you're going to be able to take some trips, recouping, going through some healing, and just planning for the future is very high for you right now, Aqua. I feel like a lot of you sometimes just lay in bed and just look and think, look and think. Go grab some water because you got thirsty, but look and think. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you are just really, really thinking at this moment. Speaking to yourself, again, words of affirmation is something that you have to tell yourself. You have the sun coming out in the reverse, okay? Lack of enthusiasm, sadness, expectation, miscarriage, stillbirth, abortion. So for those of you that did go through a loss when it came down to a child, I will say I'm sorry. You guys have had this come out in your readings a few times. Someone here, I know I'm speaking to someone because I've seen the comments, is going to be able to really just reconnect with that side of them and have that take place. You know what I'm saying? There was a loss here, but I do feel that you are able to become that parent that you've desired to be, or that you would have liked to be. I do feel that there's just been some sadness caused by, you know, dealing with just weird shit going on. I don't even know where the fuck, like, I feel like you've probably been going through a lot of shit. It's just all summed up into one ball. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting out of that with that being in the reverse, ending in defeat, right? You have Gemini coming in. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or introduced to a Gemini, but I do feel like a lot of you have had very weird, bitchy people in your life, right? You've had people who just had the inability to connect with you the way that you need them to connect. It's always been about them, and never a mutual thing like, hey, you've gone through some relationships where, you know, you got excited to talk about shit that made you happy, or you shared some good news with some people. They took that good news and ran with it to other people. There was a lot of chatter and talking down behind your back. But I do feel that all of that comes to an end. I feel like you in a relationship or some relationships, even if it hurts, you're just like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. Gemini coming in, I do feel that there's a Gemini that comes in, maybe it could be in your chart, that ends that for you, gets you to see things differently. Why the fuck are you worrying about what other people are thinking? Why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck do you care? You're saying no to bullshit, right? right? You're saying no. People are like, hey, do you think you can? No. Do you think you? No. No, 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 no. That's what someone is saying, okay? Let's go ahead and tap into the energy of my aquas. There's so much happening. You have the Emperor coming out. A strong, independent person comes into play, okay? You have Libra coming out as well in decision, and then you have recognition in Leo, okay? So I will say that a lot of you are getting ready to enter a very successful, victorious situation, okay? A lot of you are going to be seen as a celebrity. If you are dealing with a celebrity, then that could be your, your outlook as well. But you just have a crowd of people who support you, right? I feel like a lot of you are riding your high horse right now. A lot of you are being seen and recognized for the hard work that you've been putting in for a while. And you're a savage at this time. I think I had that in your last reading. Like, a lot of you are in savage mode. It doesn't matter. Nothing else fucking matters other than what the fuck you want right now. Winning awards, okay? Applause, goodwill, fame. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you here, blow up, go viral. I don't fucking know. But I will say that there's a statement that is being made here. You were left in the blind, not really knowing, what decision you should make, what the outcome was going to be. This caused anxiety and just very stressful energy, right? I think a lot of you are ripping that fucking blindfold off and being able to make certain decisions that are a better fit right now. It was painful choices that you had to make, you know what I mean? Walking away from people, facing your fears, being torn between two relationships, okay, divided loyalty. You had to really make sure that you were choosing the right decision. Some of you just we're going through a lot of shit, right? I think taking the time to sit with yourself and be like, okay, no, it's not about other people. It's not about other things. It's about me. It's definitely taking place right now. You have the devil coming out in reverse, releasing the bondage, removing the chains. I can't make this shit up, okay? Excessive ambition, filling at the end of your rope, right? So a lot of you, again, have been carrying a lot of weight. A lot of you have been kind of dangling this rope to see who the fuck is going to climb it. Someone's dropped it and has been like, you know what, fuck it. I don't want no one to come with me. If you're meant to be, then you'll find your way back, is what I'm hearing. But there's new connections taking place. A lot of you have just been very stagnant, not really putting in the effort towards your talents, okay? But again, consistency creates success for you at this time, okay? So be sure that you're being consistent and you're putting in the 8 hours that you would put in on a regular job is the same 8 hours that you need to put in for your job, yourself, your personal shit you have going on. You do have the Two of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, okay? Lacking balance, lack of organization, poor financial decisions. Exactly. So a lot of you are going through that because you still have this bondage on. I think if you are torn between two relationships, or if you are someone who is just torn between whether or not you want to stay or you want to go in regards to traveling, you do come out of a state of being confused. I think a lot of you within the next couple of months will realize exactly what you want to do. Some of you are torn right now. Some of you don't want to leave what's comfortable for you. You know what I mean? But you have Leo coming out, okay? Capricorn energy coming out as well, folding on your beliefs, giving up. Yeah, a lot of you need to stand your ground. Period. Inspiration, Ace of Wands, saying yes, you have fire energy coming out. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. You could have all three of these people in your life at this time, or this could be in your chart. But either way, there's new beginnings taking place. You have good news and a physical start to something. A creative spark, okay, finding new passion, finding new love, okay, accepting a challenge. So I think a lot of you are working on something right now that does feel very challenging. Okay, but there's growth and action taking place. I want to leave it here with this Gemini energy coming out and restrictions. You get out of that phase of restriction. A lot of you are able to move forward doing something that makes sense at this time. I don't want to dig too deep just because I feel like right now is the time that you actually get that wake-up call. Something clicks in your mind at this moment and you're like, oh shit, this is what I need to do. Why the fuck did it take me so long to get here? I will be coming back with another updated reading for you just because I don't give a fuck. We're doing all kinds of Aquarius updates, meetings, all kinds of shit. Again, be sure that you guys go subscribe to that other channel, okay? So y'all can get this cash prize. I will be announcing the cash prize at some point. But that's a challenge for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of shit going on, and I am doing a lot of things that are in regard to making sure that, you know, I can support my aqua gang as well as my other signs. But I have some amazing shit coming out for Aquarius. I will say that. So if you're if you are a cross watcher, be sure that you, you know, do your due diligence and share this video as well. Go over to that other channel and subscribe. We got a lot of shit going on. It's a fucking cash prize, bro. Like, even if it was $10, $15, motherfucker, it's $10, $15 that I didn't have. I could go get me a coffee. I can go get me a Danish. I could go put gas in my car. You know, I'm not going very far, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. And subscribing is fucking free. So don't be a hater, boo. But I will say that I love this reading. I hope that this helps somebody. I love you all. Be open to new love. Be open to new relationships. Be open to traveling, new sceneries, a new home. Be open to everything new. Be open to passion, and be open to yourself. Okay? I will see you guys in the next video. I hope that you all enjoyed it here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.